Welcome back to Final Fantasy V. We're climbing up this Phoenix Tower. We're halfway through it because I have looked it up. I looked it up at the very end of last episode. Really just to see how close we were to finishing it, because if we were close, I probably would have kept the episode going until I finished it, but I saw we were just halfway through, so I knew perfect place to end it. And now we're going to try and do this second half, and it's a grueling place. It's got me using up my ethers and everything. It's pretty grueling, but we can do it. So I'm jumping back in. It's been 2 days since I last played. I feel as if I should heal you up, Bartz. That's gonna have to be good enough. I'm gonna use up all my ethers when this is all said and done. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I have a good feeling about the way these finds work. Obviously, one leads you to an encounter, the other one lets you go through. When I first started doing this tower, I didn't know if there were two different separate paths. One path led you somewhere, the other one led you somewhere else. So the first few floors, I thought that's what was happening. But then I realized, no, they're taking you to the same place. Both entrances take you to the same place. It's just a coin flip whether you're going to get an encounter or not. But the way I've been doing this is I've just been doing every single encounter. Like if this door was, let's see what this door is. Oh, see, that's an encounter. But if it wasn't the encounter, I would have gone to the other door and purposely got the encounter. Oh shit. Oh man. Gotta lock in. Fuck this thing. Alright, so let's do the encounter. I hope this doesn't all just fuck me in the end. When it's all said and done. Kuza, I don't even... Have I even fought a Kuza beast in here yet? Oh no. Okay, that really all worked out, yeah. Using Ferris's attack to heal in an attempt to save MP. Bart gets 99 HP and 4 MP. You know, times like this when you really don't know what lies at the end of where you're going, and you feel like you need to conserve, be a Cheapy the Cheapskate conservative. Times like this, strategies like that can really make all the difference. If I'm getting 100 free, if I'm just getting 100 free ability points, might as well switch them. Gimme, 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 gimme. All of a sudden, Ferris is getting pretty, you know, I mean, she started at 999 ability points away from mastering Red Mage, so all of a sudden she's getting fairly close, just down to 200 something. As long as I don't run from battle, the Brave Blade will be epic. See, switching Bards to a Dancer kind of fucks his HP up. Ow. I was hoping for that dancing dagger. Fucking shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Preemptive strike at least though. Damn it. Yeah, what the fuck? I was thinking Lena had a ribbon on. Fuck. Fuck, damn it. Ferris levels up. She gets, what, 65 HP? Yeah. And 8 MP. I mean, I am running out of ethers fast. Can you not do the soul cannon? Damn it. Fucking shit. Careful what you wish for sometimes. I think that worked out. Crow level it up. Crow gets 73 HP. And 5 MP. Hate that shit. Just want to kill this thing. Fucking shit. You just gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. So I'll probably get an encounter walking over here, but I didn't. What'd I get? Man, why can't the red mage use bow and arrows in this game? I feel like in other games they can. Man. Maybe for this place especially, I should switch. Woodland and Ferris Half, I don't know. It's just circumstantial with what enemy I get. I don't get why the Brave Blade is all the way down when it's the same looking sword as his other swords. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Like, why is the Blood Blade right here, but then there's the Thief Knife, then there's these two swords with the same icon as the Blood Sword, and then you got more knives down here, and in between these swords that have the same icon. I just don't get it. Floor. Okay, so final 5 floors, right? It should be. What's waiting for me at the very end of this? Yeah, just hoping for Dancing Dagger. Well, Lena's not getting experience or ability points yet again. What can you do? What can you do? Well, I got Jitterbug. What am I doing? Yeah, we're about to enter the last floor. I had no choice but to fight a monster here. Man, I wish I could have got one more of those goblin dudes that want elixirs. Is this a fight? Or no? It just cutscene me in here. Hurry you! Is this the Windrake that saved you? Hurry you! What are you doing? He says he wants to help you. Are we gonna get a hurry you summon? Hurry you! Damn! I do not remember that. Bart, why are you standing on the ledge? Lena! Huryu knew he didn't have much longer to live. That means, in the forest when he saved me. I thought he sacrificed himself then and there. It seems he came to this tower so he could use the last of his strength to help you. Huryu. What do you mean, Mother's not going to make it? Dear, the doctor did his best. It seems the only thing that can cure her is a Windrake's tongue. Lena! Where are you going with that knife? Certainly you don't mean to. Stop! Sire, I'll go. I mean, shit, I would sacrifice a pet Windrake's tongue to save my mom. I sure would. Sorry. Princess Lena, kill him, and you killed the last of the Windrakes. What's more, the Queen Mother has always cared deeply for Hairyu. Will you still cut out his tongue? Oh wow, I didn't know. Dude, I must have... I don't think I've ever done this before. I must have never made it to the end of Phoenix Tower. Which is crazy. I do not remember it. Dude, just this game. I've said it before, and I'll say it some more. Like, there's stuff in this game that my memory has just been the foggiest for. Things I just straight up don't remember. That's crazy. Like, more so than the other games that came before it in this marathon. Yeah, I would. Just to save my mom? I sure would. You fool! Mother. Yeah, I just answered that honestly of what I would do. That's interesting. The Windrake Hairyu became a phoenix and entrusted his strength and soul to Lena. Revived the summon monster. Received the summon monster Phoenix. Hairyu. Thank you. I said I want to look up and see if something different would have happened if I would have said no. I'm thinking no, because honestly, if I said yes and said I would have cut out Haryu's tongue, then I feel like it would make sense for the game to not reward me, given the circumstances, with a summon. But since I'll just look it up. I feel like getting the summon of for Hiryu sacrificing itself for us. Getting the summon for let me restart this. To get the summon for Hiryu sacrificing itself for us, I would think the game would want me to say, no, I would not cut out its tongue. Right? Like, no, I would not cut out its tongue. Hiryu rewards us for giving us a summon. Like, that would make sense. But I said yes, I would cut out your tongue. So it makes less sense that Hiryu would reward us and give us a summon. But I'm gonna look it up. I don't think it mattered what I picked. Final Fantasy V. I feel like so many of these Final Fantasy games, it's hard to actually find concrete answers to questions. Like, I guess maybe especially these older games. Does it matter if you choose to cut out Haryu's tongue? No, it does not matter mechanically if you choose to cut out Haryu's tongue in Final Fantasy V. The outcome is the same regarding obtaining the Phoenix Summon. Choosing yes causes a slightly different flashback cutscene. I feel like if there was a canon outcome for that, I feel like it would be canon for Lena to just decide not to do it, not decide to go through with it. I feel like, let's just say they decided to make Final Fantasy V into a TV series, and that moment comes up in the show. I feel like they would have Lena decide not to cut out the tongue, and that would have been her canon choice. Which I don't know, if they had a Final Fantasy V TV series, I guess. I guess everything that would play out in the TV series could be considered non-canon when it comes to the actual game. Well, that was the Phoenix Tower. Bart's is so close with this dancer job. He's really not that close with this dancer job. He's still like 100 ability points away. But, I mean, fairly close. All things considered, to mastering it. What? I don't have dual wield on right now. $61, $255. $61, $150. That attack is still way lower. But I kind of want to roll with that and just get a equip ribbon for Bart just to have that in his back pocket. He's got the ribbon equipped now. Just damn. You know, when I first played Final Fantasy V, like, in the back of my mind, I was like, man, I wish you could at least equip 2 abilities instead of just 1 in this game. And that could be more fun and more cool as you can mix and match abilities more. But I always kind of said, on the other hand, that might make the game easier. That might make the game too broken and just too easy for you to cheese stuff, right? And I still do think that. But honestly, almost 4 years later, more time to, or at least 3.5 years later. But I digress. All these years later, for me to stew on this, it's not like I've just been constantly thinking about this for the last 3.5 years, obviously, but thinking about it back then, these years that have passed, and me returning to the game and playing it again, I honestly think it would be better. I wish you could have 2 abilities to equip down here. Like, this ability doesn't count. This job command that you can't change, forget about that. 2 abilities. For an example, as Bart as a dancer, I would do equipped swords, and I would probably do dual wield. And he could be a dancer that dual wields 2 swords, and he's just my knight that's not as strong, but still pretty strong. And he can equip a ribbon to be immune to most status effects most all the time, and he can also dance and pull something out of his ass if needed. Which I probably wouldn't rely on. I probably would never do. because it's just a lot safer just to fucking use the 2 swords. But it would just be fun. It would ultimately, I just think it'd be fun to be able to have another ability to pull from, and you can really mix and match there. And finally, and you can still make the game tough. Like, I mean, if you want to increase the difficulty a little bit because of that, especially in the second half of the game, or what have you, I think that's fair. I mean, Final Fantasy V is already a tough game. But if like, yeah, I agree. If I was able to have a second ability, that'd make the game easier. But then just adjust the difficulty of the game to make it harder. I don't know. I guess not. I like the ribbon's great. Do I only have I have 2 ribbons now, right? I have a total of 3 ribbons? Neat. Alright, let's not forget, things in this desert kick ass. Maybe they won't kick ass as much after going through that tower and I've leveled up some. Are you weak to anything? We've barely done any damage already. Damn it. Fuck that shit. I'm fucked. Give me my black chocobo. What was up here again? Oh yeah, Bahamut. Oh yeah, I better keep on waiting on that. So we still got Bahamut to do, and Alright, let's go. First thing I want to do here, let's go back to the Phantom Village, because I think that has... That's a place I know of. Or at least I'm pretty fucking sure has ethers for me to buy. Probably just the best place to go for your shopping needs. Also have written down on the sticky note, return to Phantom Village for armor. So I don't know, is there still more armor I want to buy here? Like, it really is. I mean, it could be real easy to never even find the Phantom Village. I was just looking for a black chocobo. I knew it was. That's the only real reasonable way of you finding the Phantom Village on your own. Oh yeah, with a crystal shield. I mean, I should just go ahead and fucking buy it. I'm thinking the final jobs I'll have is my knight that dual wields. For Krill, I don't know. Maybe I don't even know. I don't know anymore. For Krill, maybe the ninja. Maybe I stick with ninja for her, or maybe I stick with the range. I don't know. Krill. She still hasn't even mastered up Monk. I'm thinking ninja with Krill, and then rapid fire, like what I've got going on right now. But I think I do want to master Monk. So it's pretty fucking close, and I want to get that HP plus 30%. I think it is. Like, might as well have that in my back pocket, as I like to say, playing this game. I don't even know if it's worth trying to get anything else. And then Lena and Ferris. I guess Lena is my white mage, Ferris is my black mage. Lena, probably Ribbon. Probably equip Ribbon. And then Ferris, maybe the dual casting. Yeah. But we'll see. It's good to have shit in your back pocket. That's why I'm trying to finish this out with Bart. Get him to have equip Ribbon in his back pocket if needed for a certain fight. The final boss fight comes to mind. I will go ahead and say that right now. The final boss fight comes to mind. I might want to have equip Ribbon in my back pocket. Dude, no, what the fuck? Oh my, no way. This is crazy. Oh. Yeah. 10 gil, thank you. Gosh. You're so generous, Phantom Village. Okay, item shop. Where's the item shop again? It's with the inn? Oh nah. Okay, well. It is. Man, these item shops are hidden sometimes, I swear. Okay, let's not be a cheapskate here. Man, I remember when I had like 30 of these things. At least that's what it felt like. I don't know, might as well. That seems good to me. Wait, where are the... Oh, wait, you have the ethers, right? Oh, boy. I can buy Attila 88. Attila 19? 30 to... Buy Attila 19, have Attila 30 on hand. Is that... Should I go for even more? Maybe I should. Maybe I will. Yeah. See, I would like to try and fucking do more jobs and master more, you know, mix and match more. And that's what I try to do my first Let's Play of Final Fantasy V. Tried to be a little bit more jumpy around with leveling up jobs. But well, first of all, the simple fact is, in this game, you know, without grinding, you're not going to master every job. You're only going to master a few. So, but also, this game is hard, and that just means you have to be really careful with what you're prioritizing. Some abilities are better than others. And I would like to play, I would like to play this game in a way where do something like the 4-job fiesta. A take on that. I would just like to play, I think, where I just randomly pick maybe 2 jobs for each character, and those are the only 2 jobs they can be. Maybe I add a 3rd job in there. 3 jobs for each character. Those are the only 3 jobs they can be. For the most part. You know, if the 3 jobs I draw for somebody are bar, dancer, I wouldn't count freelancer because I don't want to fucking torture myself. Bar, dancer, and beastmaster, those are later jobs you get later in the game, so you're going to have to be something else until you can be them. I'm not going to stay a freelancer until I can be them because I don't want to torture myself. So maybe just pick like 1 job at random at the beginning and just stick with that until you get one of these permanent jobs. Anyway, I would like to play in a way like that, and I still can, but not in this difficulty, because I'd probably get fucking die left and right. I don't know. I still probably can. If nothing else, what I could do, if I'm a bitch boy and I can't handle the difficulty, I could just play with some of these cheats, turn the experience up, turn the ability points up. Alright, I don't know what to do next. I don't know what I should do next. I've spent the last 20 minutes just fucking around after completing the Phoenix Tower. That water... Where's that submarine at? I could go to that waterfall. I don't even, like, do I even have the submarine anymore? Maybe that cave has got something going on. I don't think I've been there. Not yet. Maybe cave has got something going on. Maybe it can lead me to some shit. Maybe the submarine. Maybe you can leave me. Oh fuck! Damn it! God, how many times am I accidentally gonna do this? I don't know if I can land in here. Maybe I can land in here with the one of the wyverns. Have I been here? Yeah, I definitely have. Yeah, I definitely have. I'm kind of like, I've kind of run out of places to go. To be honest. Like I know I can get up in that waterfall somehow, and that's where I need to go for one of the. For one of the. I need to try and get in this cave. So what are they called again? The fucking. Hold on. Tomes. Right? Oh no. I don't think I have it in my possession anymore because I already used it to get some of the legendary weapons. I don't want to run. I don't want to make my weapon weaker. I've just done this to myself. I was thinking that would be like a Moogle Forest or something. There's still a Moogle Forest to go to because I haven't done a certain something. I thought that was something I would have to do in the story. Of course, I haven't gone. This place right here. I still have this to do. So I have that, the waterfall, some other place underwater. in this tower over here that I don't know how to get inside, and of course Bahamut's, and of course Bahamut. Cool, Hordak. I think Castle. Yeah, I think Krill and Gallup's Castle, Castle of Bell, is where the other Windrake is. Up here? Oh, no, up here. I don't even know if the Windrake can land in sand, but we're gonna find out, because I don't see any other way how I can get to that cave trademark. Shit, I called the Windrakes wyverns earlier. See the... Can I even make it to the cave? There's gotta be some purpose to you, right? Right, Windrake, there's gotta be something I can... There's gotta be one thing I'm supposed to get to you with. Okay, I was hoping I could fly over the mountains. I can remember if I could or couldn't. I could with the black chocobo, but that's the black chocobo. I might be able to get my way there. But can you land in the sand? No, you can't. But you can't. Damn it. So I guess if I'm in the ship that can go underwater, I'm thinking it can travel in the river, and I could dock right here and walk over, and walk inside. There must not be any point to the Windrake, because where can't you go that you can't go with something else, like the black chocobo? Like, there's nothing you can't get to with the Windrake that you can't get to with anything else. Like, especially the black chocobo, because the black chocobo can just... It flies like the Windrake, but it can fly over mountains. The only thing about the black chocobo is it can only land in forests, and the airship can go anywhere. The Windrake can go and fly over mountains, and even the real tall mountains, but it can't. But it can only land on grassland. Well, this is where I'm going to end this one. And until next time.